What's up, my friends? Welcome to another video. I'm Stuart. I'm here to help you get your skin and your overall health back on track. Okay, so here's the thing. It's freaking cold out. It's a record-breaking winter here in Omaha, Nebraska. It's been in the negatives all week, so that affects my diet. I want to give you guys a perfect day of eating that really represents what my typical day of winter, cold weather eating looks like. I'm gonna go meal by meal. I'm also gonna break down the calories and macros, and then I'm gonna give you a roundup of the total outlook of what the diet looked like at the end of the video. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so for those of you who have been watching the videos over the past month, you have already seen this recipe, but meal one for me is my fat bomb, which consists of 3 different ingredients mixed together: 3 raw egg yolks, 2 heaping tablespoons of maca powder, and a couple tablespoons, depending on the day, of MCT oil. Today's meal consisted of 377 calories total, and 19% of those calories came from protein, 0% of those calories came from carbohydrates, and 81% of those calories came from good old fat. Meal number 2, and I do eat this a lot in the winter because it's warm and it's soupy and it's hot and it's delicious, and here we go. So basically it's 4 fried eggs, and these are the jumbo ones, so they're big, nice, delicious, and juicy. A little bit of salt, that's it. Then the soup is ultra simple, straightforward. It's bone broth, it's got a little butter, it's got some chicken, it's got some beef, and that's it. And this was my biggest meal of the day, which is generally what I do is I have my biggest meal around 3 o'clock, midday, and then my last meal is a little bit lighter. So the macro breakdown for meal number 2 is the overall calories was 1,255. Protein was at a solid 39%. Carbs were coming in at a lucky 13%. Fat was solid at 60% for this meal. And meal number 3, this cold weather makes me want to eat fruit. So I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna just engorge on fruit today. Just kidding, no fruit. Typically this weather makes me not want carbohydrates. It makes me not really want sugar, and it definitely doesn't make me want to eat cold, non-seasonal fruit. For those of you who actually live in an environment that has harsh seasons in the north, in the east, so when it's winter, you can't be eating strawberries because there's no strawberries coming from a winter environment. It's pretty basic. Meal 3, ultra simple, ultra satisfying, super high protein. It's my shrimp soup, my famous shrimp soup. This is ultra basic. It's a little bit of lemon, a little bit of salt, a tiny bit of pepper, a lot of butter, and just shrimp, about a pound of shrimp. Easy, delicious, straightforward, and actually tastes really, really good. For those of you who can handle a tiny bit of garlic, which is about 50% of the people I work with, you can throw a teeny bit of garlic in there too, and it, voila. So the macro breakdown for meal 3 is 608 total calories. So as you can see, a lot smaller than my last meal. Protein, 55%. Carbs, 4%. And fat, Ronnie Lott, 42%. Some of you guys will get that if you're older. Okay, and now we're gonna have ourselves a fine look at the day's totals and see what my typical winter day of eating looks like. So the day's totals are my calories, 2,225, which right now, because I am cutting some weight. Throughout the winter, I got all the way up to 200 pounds bulking. I'll be addressing that in another video coming up very soon. But 2,225 calories is not super high, but it makes me feel really good. And especially the way I'm eating right now with all that protein and fat, it works perfectly. I eat until I'm satisfied and I stop, that's it. And I repeat that as many times throughout the day as I need to. When I'm trying to lose weight, I just make sure I don't oversatiate myself each meal, and the weight naturally falls right off, especially when you're high fat, keto-ish, lots of protein. Protein wise for the day, I was at 35%, which is pretty typical. Carbs, I was at 4% total. So that's pretty damn low carbs. You could pretty much say I had 0 overt carbs for the entire day. Fat, typically right around 60% for me. Today it was 61%, which works perfectly great. High fat, super low carb, moderately high protein, enough for me, and bing, bang, boom. There's my winter day of skin health eating. And that's gonna do it for me today, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. That's my day of eating. This is very typical for me. Skin health is about consistency. And if you watch my What I Ate Today video, especially over the past 3 years, you can see a very consistent meal plan, a very consistent theme. You can see just exactly how I manage to keep myself skin disease free for all these years. I wish you guys a ton of luck. Remember, just be consistent and don't try to make too big of adjustments too quick with your diet. What works for me may not work for you. You gotta highly customize it. I do have some solutions if you're interested. Remember to subscribe, remember to share. Thanks for watching, comments down below. For those of you who are looking to get a hold of me to become one of my skin health clients, there's a link in the description box for a consultation. That same link will take you to my website, holistichealthactivation.com. There you can find a very basic and simple formula for healing your skin. It's called the 3 Phases Workbook, which is my step-by-step guide for healing the skin. Check it out. Also linked below is Skinessa, which is by far the best probiotic on the market for healing your skin. Give it a try. I use it every day. I love it. Much love, you guys. I'll be back with many more videos really soon. Happy winter. Peace. Stay warm.